Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Juicebox, and today we're hopping into another unusual loadout. This loadout looks absolutely amazing. It is super clean, and it's definitely going to be a jaw dropper. If you want to see more of these, let me know in the comments down below. Give me some ideas, some suggestions, what you want to see next. Leave me a like, subscribe, and let's jump right into it. Alrighty, guys, so for today, we are going to be doing the Blackout Loadout. This loadout looks so clean. It is so blacked out. It's barely any color at all. There's a little bit of brown and white, but other than that, it is just the darkest loadout you can get. I like to call it the Vantablack sometimes. There is literally a weapon that is completely blacked out in the shade. So with that being said, let's get right into this breakdown. Alright, so first up we have the Huntsman Knife Black Laminate. Now I went to a spot where we were in the sunlight so that you could sort of see the weapon at all, because this is the most blacked out knife you can get in CSGO. If you didn't know, the black laminates all are really dark, but on the Huntsman Knife in particular, when you go into the shade, which I'm going to move into now, it is literally invisible. You cannot see any of the detail. The knife is just blacked out. This one is barely battle scarred at all. It's just 0.6, and yet it's still the darkest knife you can get. It looks absolutely so sick in game, and it's definitely going to be a jaw dropper. And that's also met with the Sports Glove Nox. These also look absolutely amazing. You can get patterns where they don't have as many cheetah spots on it or as many dots, and it's just more black. But other than that, I still think it looks really good. It's the blackest gloves you can also get. So between the knife and the gloves being the blackest you can get, it's definitely dark, and it's definitely going to make you stand out when people look and they're like, oh my gosh, your skin and glove don't even look like they're on screen. So very clean. And next up we have the AK-47 Slate. This is going to be very clean on your T side. It is the blackest AK. Again, going for that blackout, we need the no colors. This one has absolutely no color on it. It's just a metallic, which means it does shine a little bit in the sun, but if we go into the shade over here, it looks, again, almost completely blacked out. You can't see any textures or colors at all, which is it's definitely something in game when you're sitting around corners and stuff hiding it, and it just looks like you completely blend in on your POV. So definitely a cool pickup, and it's going to do very well for our Vantablack or Blackout Loadout. Okay, and onto the Glock, we have the Glock Red Tire. This is the blackest Glock you can get. It definitely does have a little bit of color, just a little bit of reds and whites in there, but it still looks very dark. It matches those gloves shade completely. It matches the knife completely, and it is just very dark. It's definitely going to be a nice one for when you're rushing down and you're just trying to get some kills. It looks great in the shade with that black, and it's going to make your blackout build look very clean, very clean. Alrighty, y'all. Now, before we hop into the CT side, we have the AWP. It's going to be the AWP Elite build. This is super dark as well. It does have a little bit of gray and yellow in it, but it's definitely dark. If you are trying to price it up a little bit, you can go with the AWP Graphite. I'm just throwing it in there, but that one's a little bit darker, but it is definitely a hefty penny for that. But if you're trying to go for more the budget style black loadout, the Elite build is very clean, and it's definitely going to blend in, and in the shade as well. It is even more dark, and definitely is a disappear just as well as the rest of the skins do so far. Alrighty, guys, for the CT side, we are starting off with the M4A1S. This gun is very clean looking as well. It's a little gray. Funny enough, for both the CT side weapons, if you actually use the standard M4A1S and standard USPS, they're actually the blackest you can get. They just come in black. So if you don't want a skin, you can use default and add stickers if you want. But if you do want skins, this one is very clean, just a little bit of gray on it, and it's for sure going to look very nice. Okay, and last up on our list, guys, we have the Ticket to Hell USPS. This gun is super blacked out, just with a little bit of white on it. It's basically just a better default USPS, but because it's a skin that you can get fact new, there's no scratching, no scarring, and the white, I think, honestly looks very nice. Definitely a nice blackout skin as well. And in the shade, again, it has more of a disappear style to it. It really just the white that stands out. So very clean, and that is going to, you know, conclude our CT and T side Vantablack loadout. Alrighty, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed. That is going to be our Vantablack or Blackout loadout. I'm hiding in the shade right now just to show you guys how dark these absolutely look. It looks absolutely so amazing in game. Imagine you're just taking apps right now and you're just completely blacked out. It looks so good. Definitely going to turn some heads, and then when you hop into the light, you get a little bit of texture. So very clean looking build. Not too expensive, not too cheap. Definitely can find a budget version of this or a more expensive version to fit your needs. I think it looks very nice. But with that being said, let me know what you guys are trying to see in the future. Let me know if you have some more loadout suggestions in the comments down below, and leave me a like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.